Hi everyone, welcome back to Story Time with Grandma Kate. As you can see over here, Leo is going to join us today. Hello, Leo. Do you like Junie B as much as we do? I'm going to sit in my lap today. Go ahead. It's always wonderful to hold a little kitten while you're reading, whether I'm reading to you or reading a book for myself. It's wonderful. So here we go. We're going to continue with Junie B. Jones, First Grader at Last. When we last read, I believe we ended with chapter 6. The nurse, Mrs. Weller, told Junie B that she would need glasses. So chapter 7 is called Good Guessing, and it begins like this. The nurse called Mother at her work, and she tattletaled about the glasses. Then Mother tattletaled to Daddy, and those two would not let the matter drop. They talked about glasses all during dinner the entire night. I couldn't even digest my food that good because they kept on talking about those stupid dumb glasses. Sooner or later, almost everyone ends up wearing glasses, Junie B, said Daddy. Really? They do. I put my chin in my hands, real glum. Really? They don't, I grumped. Daddy's telling you the truth, Junie B, said Mother, and besides, you're going to look absolutely adorable in glasses. No, I am absolutely not, I grumped again. Sure you are, said Daddy, and just think how great it will be to see the words on the board. I covered my ears. Not great, not great, not great, I said. Mother took my hands away. Listen to me, honey, please, she said. Glasses are like magic windows for the eyes. When you put them on, poof, the whole world becomes crystal clear. I did a huffy breath. Poof yourself, I grumped. After that, Mother picked me up, and she carried me to my room, because that was one grump too many. The next morning, Daddy took me to the eye doctor. The eye doctor did lots more eye tests with me. They were sort of fun, only I didn't tell Daddy. Also, the doctor put drops in my eyes. Drops make your eyeballs get biggish and darkish. Eyeballs look very attractive that way. That's called dilating your iris. Like, so when you look in my eyes, I don't know if you can see them, but if you look in the mirror and look in your eyes, there's a little black dot in the middle. That's your pupil. So when they put the drops in, that dilates the pupil. The iris is the colored part. I said that wrong earlier. But the pupil is the little part in the middle. That's what you see out of. So Junie B had her pupils dilated. That means to make them bigger so that the doctor can see in them better. After the eye doctor, I went home till my eye drops wore off. Then Daddy drove me to school. And guess what? All of the children stared at me when I came in the room. 'Cause I was a late kid, that's why. I walked to my desk kind of shy. Herb's face smiled when he saw me. Junie B. Jones, where were you? He said. I saved your seat on the bus, but you never came. We were afraid you might be sick, said Jose. Yeah, said Lenny. You're not, are you? I certainly hope she's not sick, said May. You shouldn't come to school sick, Junie Jones. Coming to school sick is how germs get started. That's not true. It's not how they get started. It's how they spread all over the place. I sucked in my cheeks at that girl. I am not sick, May. I am just late, and that's all. May made a grouchy face. Well, being late isn't good either, she said. Being late gets you a black mark on your permanent record. I covered up my ears at her. Blah, 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 May, I said. Herb and Lenny and Jose laughed out loud. Those guys are starting to enjoy me, I think. Pretty soon I took out my workbook and I tried to do my math, only too bad for me because I kept on worrying about my new glasses. What if I look dumb and silly in those things, I thought. What if room 1 laughs their head off at me? What if I look like a goody bird and nobody wants to be my friend? The worrying would not go out of my head. Maybe I need to talk to someone about this, possibly. Finally, I reached out and I tapped on Herb. Psst, Herb, I said real soft. I have something I need to tell you. Only I am really afraid to say it, because what if you'll laugh at me? Only you probably won't, but I still don't think I should take the chance, and so please do not ask me more about this, and I mean it. After that, I waited and waited, but Herb did not ask me. I tapped on him again. Okay, fine, but I'll give you a hint, I said, but first you're going to have to turn around and sneak a peek at me. Herb turned around and sneaked a peek. I quick made round circles with my fingers and I held them in front of my eyes. Okay, what am I doing here, Herb? I whispered again. Huh? What does this look like to you? I am making round circles in front of my eyes, see? What do you think they are? May leaned over to my desk. Shush, she said. Stop bothering Herb, Junie Jones. If you don't shush right now, I'm going to tell the teacher. Suddenly, I jumped right up from my chair, 'cause I'd had it with that girl, that's why. No, you shushy head May, I said. I am not even bothering Herbert. I am giving him a hint about my new glasses, and that is none of your beeswax, sister. May's face looked shocked at me. Her mouth fell all the way open. You're getting glasses, she said real loud. You're getting glasses, said Herb. You're getting glasses, said all of room 1. The children stared and stared, and my head felt hottish and sweatish. I sat back down in my chair, and then I looked at Herb kind of sickish, and I whispered the words, good guess. There's a picture of all the kids in the class. They're all surprised she's getting glasses. To be honest with you, I'm surprised that none of the kids in the class have glasses. Because when I taught first grade, there were always kids that wore glasses. I'm so grateful that I have mine. Oh my goodness. If I didn't have these glasses, I would have headaches all day when I read stories to you. Anyway, next time we're going to be reading chapter 8 called Showing and Telling. And believe it or not, that is the last chapter of this book. So if you have any suggestions for other Junie B books or any storybook that you'd like me to read, just put it in the comments below. If you're a teacher or a parent and you'd like me to read chapter books to your kids during the day to give you a break, just again, put a comment below and I'd be happy to start reading more books that will go along with your curriculum or what you're teaching your kids at home. So until our next story time, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.